The Premier League returns this weekend after the international break. It's going to be week 5 in the Premier League when the top flight action resumes. And we're back, myself, Aidan, Perkins and Tom Hill, looking ahead to the action where we're going to try and find some value bets for you, where you might just get a little bit more for your money if you're trying to back a team to win this weekend. We're going to start, Tom, with the match at Old Trafford. It's between Manchester United and Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester 18-5, Aidan, to get all 3 points this weekend, and both me and yourself think that's really good value. The Foxes third in the table and starting to really find their rhythm. Slow start, difficult fixtures, and in the next few weeks as well, it doesn't get any easier for them. But Manchester United are not the finished article. They've got injury problems of their own. They've got the likes of Paul Pogba, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Jesse Lingard, all doubts, and at the back they're not really that solid, are they? Jamie Vardy has, of course, got a few goals. Sionku has filled in well for Harry Maguire, and they're unbeaten, Leicester. And I just think 18-5 away from home, that's a very good price.
Yeah, I mean, winning at Old Trafford is obviously always difficult, but Crystal Palace did it just before the international break, and I think Leicester are good value at that price to heap the pressure really on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which it would be afterwards if they can secure a famous away win. Leicester at Manchester United this weekend. The second game we're going to look at, Tom, is Crystal Palace against Spurs, and you think there's real value to be had in another away win here for Crystal Palace? Yeah,
I mean, we've already touched upon them, and I guess at odds of 9-1, any Premier League game that has a team at 9-1, you've got to have a little look at them, and the stats really back Palace. They've already beaten Manchester United. They're inside the top 4 or 5 in the Premier League. They've got a good record. And Spurs are just not there yet. They've got Giovanni Lo Celso's been rolled out for 6 to 8 weeks. They've had a lot of their players on international duty. Harry Kane's played back-to-back games. They've already been beaten at home by Newcastle United. And for Palace, who are just starting to find their form, they've won their last 2 matches, beating Manchester United and Aston Villa. They've got a clean sheet against Villa. At 9-1, I just think it's a really good bet, just as you say, for value, just to see if you can get a run for your money.
Yeah, it's risky. I think going to Tottenham and getting a win for Crystal Palace would be a big shock, almost as big as them winning at Manchester United before, but they have already done that, so why can't Roy Hodgson's team do it again? The final bet that we're going to bring you this weekend in terms of our value bets is the game involving Chelsea and Wolves, Tom.
Yeah, close game this, but the price for Chelsea, I guess for us two again, is just a little bit too big. 17-11, the Blues to grab all 3 points. The downside, I guess, is Wolves have had their first break of the season, but they've not shown anything so far. 3 draws. They're playing, pretty much every couple of days now. They'll have to get into that mindset as well. Chelsea unbeaten in 3. They got their first win just a few weeks ago against Norwich. And Frank Lampard's getting the best out of all the key youngsters he's got. He's got Mason Mount, he's got Tammy Abraham, and he's got Mateo Kovacic playing out their skins. So I just feel at 17-11, you'll get a decent run for your money.
I mean, it's surprising really to see Chelsea being the underdog going into any game. And it's there's the value to be had really, because Chelsea ordinarily you would expect against Wolves would probably win. Okay, they're in transition at the minute with Frank Lampard not having been able to spend in the summer with the transfer ban, etc. But Wolves, they've made a sticky start, and the Europa League games that are going to be coming up are going to take their toll on their squad. So we think Chelsea getting the victory there at decent odds is another good value bet for the weekend. So good luck with all your bets. We hope we've given you a few insights into maybe where you can make some money this weekend in the Premier League. Don't forget you can subscribe on YouTube, and you can also follow us on social media.